Are you ready to flow? I'm ready to flow. Hey, I'm Ewashkiw, and this is a 25-minute, guess what? Flow. This is a Vinyasa practice that is suitable for everyone. It's an all levels practice. We're gonna get into it and get moving pretty quickly to tap into the bottom of our pelvis, find our pelvic floor, and create a little more stability there to hold everything together. It holds our limbs together. It really is the center point for all of that movement of our limbs. And we're gonna move our limbs because it's yoga. So, it's perfect. Get ready. You can have a seat and I'll meet you there in just a few seconds. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Please come on your hands and knees. We're going to have some people out today tubing and driving their jet skis around. So there will definitely be some boat noises in the background. But you know, enjoy it. Welcome to Lake Muskoka. Please come into all fours. We've got about 25 minutes to get us from here to Shavasana. Let's start with a few rounds of cat and cow. While we're gonna flow, you can move through this cat and cow on your own. And if you would like instructions for cat and cow, don't worry. Welcome to Adventure Yoga. I'm gonna give you instructions. So to do cat pose, you round your back, move your face towards your hips towards your face, so your spine rounds and stretches, sort of like a Halloween cat. Here comes some boat waves. And then cow pose is kind of the opposite. You move your chest forward and lift it up, move your hips back and up. And you move through these two shapes, rounding your back, cat pose, arching your back, cow pose. You can start to wiggle your hips a little or your shoulders if that feels good. Those are big waves. Alright, come to neutral. I think you can probably hear me again. Lift your left knee out to the side and then engage your left foot. Activate your left foot. Lift your left knee as high as your hip as best as you can. And then, like I'm doing, you're probably leaning way over to the right. Shift your shoulders over your wrists if possible. Lift your left knee till it's as high as your hip if possible. Fire hydrant pose. Dog peeing pose. Bring your left knee down. Lift your right knee out to the side. Engage your right foot. Activate your right foot. So do a flexion of your ankle, a dorsiflexion. And if you're really being specific, look at your shoulders, move your shoulders over your wrists. Lift your right knee higher. Get it as high as your hip, shoulders over your wrist, like you're at a fire hydrant. And then bring your right knee down. Lift your left knee up out to the side. And then take your left knee back behind you. Point your toes, lift your left knee up higher. Lift your head like in cow pose. Bring your toes to your head, you know, if possible. You can see where I am, it's not possible. For me, bring your left knee down. Take your right knee out to the side. Fire hydrant pose. Take your right knee back behind you. Point your toes, lift your right knee up higher. Lift your head and chest. Bring your right toes to the back of your head. Haha, dream big. Bring your knee down. One more, lift your left knee out to the side, stretch your left knee back, point your toes, lift your knee, take your head to your knee, head to your toes, whatever, knee down. Take your right knee out to the side, take your right knee back. Lift your right knee, point your toes, bring your toes to your head to your toes, lift your chest, and bring your right knee down. Cool. Come to seated. Come to a Sukhasana, seated position. Welcome. Take your right hand onto the ground beside you, start your left arm up. Inhale. All right, it's Vinyasa. Exhale, side bend. Yeah, we're bringing our breath in. Inhale here, stretch long through your left side, and exhale. Inhale, come up through center, bring your left hand down, and exhale here, both hands on the ground. Stretch your right arm up, inhale, and exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, stretch through your right side. Exhale, side bend a little more. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, bring your right hand down, both hands to the ground. Inhale here. Exhale here. Take your left hand onto your right knee. Inhale, stretch your right arm up, look forward. And exhale, twist to the right. Touch your right hand down to the ground. Think about the bottom of your pelvis and create a little toning there. And inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale to untwist. And exhale. Touch your right hand to your left knee. Inhale, stretch your left arm up. And exhale, twist to the left. Touch your left hand down to the ground. Tone the bottom of your pelvis. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, twist to the left a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale. Inhale, stand up. And exhale, come to Tadasana at the top of your mat. Inhale, stretch your arms up. We're going to keep going. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And stay in downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Step your left leg forward for a lunge. Inhale. Bring your left ankle underneath your left knee. And exhale, bring your right knee down. Inhale, lift your torso, stretch your arms up, crescent lunge with your right knee down. And exhale. Think about the bottom of your pelvis. Think about the left and the right side of the bottom of your hips and draw them in towards each other a little. Stretch up. Inhale. I know there's a long pause between two breaths there, but whatever, I do my best. Exhale. Straighten your right knee if you want. Bring your right knee off the ground. Inhale. And stay here for your exhale. Knee on the ground or knee off the ground. Inhale, bring your hands down to the ground. And exhale, everybody bring your right knee off the ground. Inhale, step back to plank pose. And bend your elbows lower into Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg forward. Lunge. Right ankle underneath your right knee. Bring your left knee down to the ground. Low lunge. And inhale, lift your torso, stretch your arms up. Exhale here. Inhale here. Draw the left and right side of your pelvis in and inhale. Exhale. Choose to bring your knee off the ground or keep it on the ground. Inhale. Straighten your left leg if you're going there. Draw the left and right sides of your pelvis in, everybody, and exhale. Bring your hands down to the ground. Inhale. Bring your left knee off the ground, everybody. Exhale. Step back to plank pose and lower Chaturanga. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. I know our breath is backwards, but that's okay. Inhale. Downward facing dog. It's just a breath pattern. And exhale. We change it up. Inhale. It can help us find new pathways. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, and walk to the top of your mat with your inhale, half lift. Ardha Uttanasana. And fold forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Stand up, reach up. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. The thing about all of this work is that it's already in you. You're finding it inside you to do it, right? It's not coming from external work. It's all you. So let's find that and create that in our bodies, because that's where this comes from. Stretch your arms up, all inside us, and reach up. And with your exhale, fold forward. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Step your left leg forward. Inhale, come to the lunge. And exhale, stay here. Choose right knee down or right knee off the ground. And lift your torso up. Stretch your arms up. And exhale. Inhale, bring your hands to your heart. Right knee down or off the ground. Exhale. Bring the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Inhale. Twist to the left and touch your arm outside your leg. Exhale. Twisted lunge. Move the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Get a little toning and then stretch long through your spine. Come back to center. Inhale, touch the ground. And exhale. Bring your right knee off the ground as if it's on the ground. Inhale. And exhale, step back to plank pose and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale, draw the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Inhale, lift up through your hips. And exhale, bend your knees, look forward. With your breath out, float or walk to the top of your mat. And with your inhale, half lift, fold, exhale. Stand up and reach up. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides, Tadasana. Exhale. Inhale, stretch your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Step back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, one more breath here. And exhale. Other side, step your right leg forward for lunge. Inhale, right ankle underneath your right knee. And exhale, look forward, choose left knee down or left knee off the ground. Inhale, lift your torso, stretch your arms up. Exhale, crescent lunge. Inhale here, move the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Exhale. I know, it's a lot to say. Inhale, stretch up through your spine. Twist to the right, twisted lunge. Exhale. Draw the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Stretch longer through your spine. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. And touch down with your exhale. Bring your left knee off the ground if it's on the ground. Inhale. Step back to plank pose and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Bend your knees. Exhale, look forward. And with your breath out, walk forward. I know that was 3 breaths. Inhale, half lift. I just got into it. Exhale, fold. Stand up and reach up. Urdhva Hastasana. Inhale. Bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Exhale. One more round through of this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, step back to downward facing dog. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Step your left leg forward. Crescent lunge. Choose knee up or down. Inhale. Stay here. Exhale. Spin your right heel down. Side angle pose. Bring your forearm to your thigh. Stretch your right arm long. And inhale here. Exhale. Another breath here. Draw the left and right side of your pelvis towards each other. And draw the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Bring your hands down, lift your right heel. Inhale. Step it back to plank pose and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths here. This time I'll count them. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg forward for crescent lunge. Choose left knee up or down. Inhale, rise up. Reach up. And exhale. Spin your left heel down, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Move the front and back of your pelvis towards each other. Move the left and right of your pelvis towards each other. From in you, create this stability. Stretch it out. Bring your left hand down, right hand down, lift your left heel, and we'll all pretend we're on an inhale. And exhale, step back to plank pose and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward. Take your time. Walk forward. When you get to the top of your mat, fold deeply over your legs for Uttanasana. Move the left and right side of the bottom of your pelvis. So the left and right side of your butt, the left and right sit bone in towards each other slightly. Move the front and back of your pelvis or your pubic bone and your tailbone towards each other slightly. Create that toning there. Bend your knees a little. Keep that toning at the bottom of your pelvis. Hands to your hips. Stand up. Tone the bottom of your pelvis. Create that left and right, front and back, drawing in. Catch it, and then release, relax. Stretch your arms up overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. Tone the bottom of your pelvis, stay here, exhale. Move the left and right side of your pelvis in slightly, inhale, stretch up. Stay here and exhale. Move the front and back of your pelvis towards each other slightly and inhale. Stay here and exhale. Stretch long. Inhale, let's fold forward now. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bring your feet together, bend your knees. Utkatasana, stretch your arms up, sit deeply. Inhale here, and exhale here. Tone the bottom of your pelvis. Inhale, lift up a little more with your chest, with your arms, and exhale, fold forward, straighten your legs, touch the ground. Uttanasana, Ardha Uttanasana, lift halfway. Chaturanga Dandasana, make your way there, float back or step back. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Surya Namaskar B, left leg forward, right heel down for warrior one. Come up when you're ready. Step your left leg forward, bring your left ankle under your left knee. Turn your right heel in and down. If you're in warrior one, you can go there. I'm just giving the instructions. Turn your right heel in and down. Turn your right toes forward a lot. Lift your torso, stretch your arms up, reach up. Look forward or look up at your hands. Tone the bottom of your pelvis, everyone. Stretch up a little higher, warrior one. Bring your hands down to the ground, lift your right heel, step back plank, and lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg forward, warrior one. Come up when you're ready. Step your right leg forward, turn your left heel in and down. Lift your torso, stretch your arms up, look forward or look up. Move the left and right side of your pelvis, your left and right sit bone in a little. Move your pubic bone and tailbone front and back a little. Stretch up, Virabhadrasana 1. From within you, create this power. Bring your hands down to the ground, step it back, plank and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Move your sit bones towards each other, the bottom of your pelvis. Inhale. Front and back, draw in. Exhale. Bend your knees, look forward, walk forward. Inhale, half lift. Bring your feet together. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale. Stand up, Tadasana. Exhale. Utkatasana. Let's keep going. Inhale. We're going to change it a little though. Surya Namaskar B with a little Stephen flourish. Fold forward, exhale. What's the flourish? Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Float it back and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. The flourish is, it's not warrior one, it's side angle pose. Step your left leg forward, come up, extended side angle. You can bring forearm to thigh or left hand to the ground. And exhale, step it back, keep going, Chaturanga. It's just to change things up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg forward this time, side angle. Inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Now you got it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Tone your pelvic floor, lift your hips, inhale. Keep your pelvic floor toning, bend your knees, and exhale. Keep your pelvic floor toning as you move forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Bring your feet together and fold forward. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees. Inhale, sit deeply. Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. One more. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Tone your pelvic floor, lift your chest. Inhale. Float it back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Trust me. Left leg forward, side angle. Inhale. Now bring your right hand down to the ground. Exhale. Bring your left hand on the inside of your left foot. Inhale, place your left hand flat. And exhale, place your right hand flat, hands shoulder distance apart. If you've got Ekapada Vinyasa, I'm going to stop giving breath instructions. If you've got Ekapada Vinyasa, go for it. We're doing obviously 2 here. Lift your right heel, everybody. Use your right foot, shift your weight forward, and then hug your elbows in, bend your elbows like chaturanga. Then lean your left leg onto your left arm, take your left foot up. Oh, that's a lot of pressure, isn't it? Yeah, I know. Shift your chest forward, 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 until you go forward so much your right foot starts to get lighter. Bring your right foot down, left foot down, and come back. Lunge. Chaturanga Dandasana. See, we gotta break the flow sometimes. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Try the other side. Side angle. Step your right leg forward, turn your left heel in and down, set it up, and then bring your left hand down. Bring your right hand inside your right foot, place your right hand flat. And then place your left hand flat, shoulder distance apart from your right hand. And then lift your left heel, shift your shoulders over your wrists. Use your left toes, push yourself forward so that your shoulders shift forward more, and then push your right leg into your right arm so you can bring your right foot off the ground. And then shift forward way forward until you go so far forward your left foot is like, oh, I am floating. Bring your left foot down, right foot down. You know, you can just go to Ekapada Vinyasa too. I should have probably said that at the start of this side. And come back to the lunge. Step it back to plank, but guess what? I'm human, and that's like chaturanga. I suppose if you had Ekapada, upward facing dog, if you had Ekapada Vinyasa, downward facing dog in your practice, you probably just went there. Downward facing dog. I was talking a lot. I hope you're here with me. Enjoy the waves, steady your breath, tone the bottom of your pelvis. And come down to your knees. Take a child's pose, but turn your palms up for this child's pose. So arms forward, palms up, and then wiggle your fingers. Please sit up. And don't do what I'm doing, because that's not where we're going. Please sit up and come on to your, we're gonna go into Vajrasana. So move your feet over to the left so that your right foot slides underneath your left foot, and then sit your butt down over to the right. So we're going to this sort of sitting off to the side. Place your left foot on top of your right foot. Take your left hand, hold your right knee, and take your right hand back behind you and look over your right shoulder. This is it, Vajrasana. Lift through your chest. Twist. Make it a gentle twist. Take some expansive breaths here. Some cleansing breaths. The dynamic work of our practice is done. Time to cool down, settle in, and get ready to go inside. Untwist, come back to center, and change sides. Lift your hips, swing your feet over to the right, bring your butt down to the left. Take your right foot on top of your left. Take your right hand on top of your left knee and reach your left hand back behind you and twist. Move your left shoulder back, move your right shoulder back. Don't think about your pelvic floor. Think about a nice gentle twist for your abdomen here. Remember that all of this work, all of this practice, these 25 minutes of movement, it's from you. It's all things that you're capable of. All of it. Whatever stage you're at, there's something for you. And everything that you did today came from within you, which is pretty amazing. Come back to center. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you. Stretch them straight. Sit up tall, place your hands beside your hips, Dandasana, staff pose, and stretch your arms up. Shift your chest forward and fold forward, reach for your feet. If you can hold your feet and keep your legs straight, do. But if you need to hold closer to your knees to get your legs straight, please do that. Paschimottanasana. It translates as an intense stretch of the west, the Paschima. That's your back in Sanskrit. So what they really mean is a lengthening of the back. So think about your chest. Move your chest towards your feet. Try and find more length for your spine to stretch it out. Now stretch the top of your head towards your feet. Pull on your legs. Push your legs straight. Stretch your head towards your feet. Paschimottanasana. It's Uttanasana with Paschima stuck at the top. Paschima, the west. Intense fold. Lift your head and chest. Sit up. Come onto your back. Bend your knees, place your feet on the ground. Bring your right ankle onto your left knee. Make a little figure 4 shape here. Move your right knee away from your right shoulder. Bring your arms in a cactus pose. We're going to make this a twist. Twist your left knee and right foot combo over to the left. Bring your left knee, right foot combo to the ground. Look over your right shoulder. Instead of letting your right knee drop towards your left hand, move your right knee away from your left hand, or more towards the top of your mat. Just a little, not excessively. Remember, we're in the cool down stage. Push through your arms, come back up to center, bring your right foot to the ground, change sides, bring your left ankle onto your right knee. And then roll that combo over to the right as you look to the left. It's like a revolved thread the needle or eye of the needle pose, Sukhi Randrasana. Helicopters flying by. Didn't really expect that. Push down through your upper arms, bring your legs up, bring your left foot down to the ground. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs, lift your head and shoulders. Tie yourself into a tiny ball and enjoy this for a moment. Rock back and forth if that feels good. Rock side to side if that feels good. Make yourself as small as you can. It's from here that we did all of this work. It's from inside you. Amazing. You're amazing. Shavasana. You've earned it. Stretch it out. Just spend about 2 minutes here. So settle. Release your pelvis, release your hips, release your belly. Release your breath. And as you do those things, relax. And turn in. Start to deepen your breath. Move your hands and your feet as you like. Stretch out as you like. And in your own time, bend your knees, turn to your side, make your way back to seated, please. And bring your hands together in front of your heart. Thanks so much for practicing. I hope that the sun hasn't totally blown out my lens. I see that it's come through the clouds. I hope that you got a good practice in. Thank you so much for practicing. I hope that this was thank you so much for practicing. Thank you so much for practicing. You did this. You can do this. You did it. It's all from you. Amazing work. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for finding the pelvic floor engagement to help you bring all this from within and bring it out. Have a great day. Namaste. I honestly think that we can't focus on our pelvic floor enough in yoga. It's such an important part of the practice, but it's such an important part of daily life. I have loads of friends that tell me that they've got pelvic floor weakness. Often it's because of childbirth or just for all sorts of other reasons. And it's really important for all sorts of things in your life to have pelvic floor stability. So this work is great for your yoga practice, but it's also great for your life. Thank you so much for practicing. If you've got questions about this, please drop them in the comments and I will get back to you. And if you're looking for another class to do in the future, you can click right there, add that class to your watch later list. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking my picture over there. A little thing will pop up. You can click the bell icon to get notifications when I post other classes. Thanks, OMies. Have a great day.